Love that Rolex style but not the Rolex price tag? You're in good company. Welcome back to Xiao Chen O'Clock, where we uncover watches that deliver big vibes on a small budget. I'm Xiao Chen, and today, we're diving into San Martin Homages, Chinese microbrand gems that give you Rolex looks for a fraction of the cost. From subs to Datejusts, we've got 6 standout models to compare with the real deal. We're at 40 plus subs and growing. Hit that subscribe button to join us. Let's roll. What's a San Martin homage? San Martin's been around since 2016, crafting homages that echo luxury icons like Rolex with legit specs, sapphire crystals, ceramic bezels, Seiko movements, all for $100 to $400. These aren't fakes, they're inspired alternatives, no Rolex logo needed. They're a hit with enthusiasts who want the design without the debt. Today, we're checking out 6 models that channel Rolex classics, including the Oyster, Perpetual and Datejust. Let's see how they measure up. San Martin SN0017, SN0111, Submariner Tribute. First, the SN0017 or SN0111, often referred to as the poor man's Submariner, differ only in the presence or absence of a date window. This 40mm diver nails the Rolex sub look with a black ceramic bezel, Mercedes hands, and 200-meter water resistance. Powered by the Seiko NH35, its BGW9 lume glows bright, close to Rolex's Chromolite. At $250, it's a steal next to a $10,000 Submariner date. The bracelet's solid but not Rolex smooth. Still, for a tenth of the price, it's a budget diver's dream. San Martin SN0109, GMT-Master Tribute. Next, the SN0109. A Pepsi bezeled beauty inspired by the Rolex GMT-Master 2. At 39mm, it's got a ceramic bezel, GMT hand for dual time zones, and an NH34 movement. For $300, you're worlds away from the GMT-Master's $18,000 price. The 120-click bezel's crisp, and the Cyclops date screams Rolex. It's not Swiss polished, but for the cost, it's a traveler's win. San Martin SN0058, Oyster Perpetual Tribute. Third, the SN0058, San Martin's take on the Rolex Oyster Perpetual. This 36mm stunner keeps it simple. Clean dial, pick from colors like turquoise or black, applied indices, and 100-meter water resistance. The NH35 keeps it ticking, and at $200, it's a fraction of the $6,100 Oyster Perpetual. No fancy bezel, just pure, versatile style. The clasp is basic, but the vibe? Spot on for everyday wear. San Martin SN059, Datejust Tribute. Fourth, the SN059, channeling the Rolex Datejust. At 36mm or 40mm, it's got a fluted bezel, Jubilee bracelet, and a Cyclops date, pure Datejust DNA. The PT5000 movement's smooth, and at $280, it's a bargain compared to a $8,000 Datejust. The finishing's sharp, lume's decent too. It's not as refined as the real thing, but for a dressy daily, it's hard to beat. San Martin SN020, Explorer Tribute. Fifth, the SN020, a minimalist nod to the Rolex Explorer. Black dial, 369 numerals, 37mm case. The PT5000 powers it with 100-meter depth. At $200, it's miles from the Explorer's $7,700. Lume's strong, and it's a strap magnet, NATO or leather, you choose. Not as tough as Rolex, but for the price, it's a sleek steal. San Martin SN004, Vintage Sub. Last, the COVALENTS1N004, a vintage Submariner homage. Think Bond in the 60s. Aged lume, 38mm case, distressed bezel, all for $220. Compare that to a vintage sub's $20,000 plus tag. The NH35 hums inside, and the domed sapphire adds retro flair. Bracelet's okay. Swap it for a NATO, and it sings. It's nostalgia on a budget. There you go. San Martin Homages giving you Rolex looks for peanuts. The SN0129 for sub fans, SN0109 for GMT lovers, SN0058 for Oyster Perpetual simplicity, SN0111 for Datejust elegance, SN020 for Explorer vibes, and SN004 for vintage cool. They won't match Rolex's prestige, but for quality and value? Tough to top. What's your pick, San Martin or save for the crown? Tell me in the comments, I'm all ears. And also please like and share this video, subscribe. I really appreciate it, catch you soon.